going on, everyone? Welcome back to Photo Friday. It's been a while. I've just been skiing out in Winthrop a weekend and just had some other stuff coming up with work and all that, so haven't really been able to get out, and the weather's just been atrocious here in the Pacific Northwest. So I had a plan today. My plan was to go to Necklace Valley Trailhead, because it's 5 miles of relatively flat trail till you get to a river, and then it's like 2.5 miles uphill. But the plan was to just walk the flatter part and see what I can find. I'm trying to do forest photography because I am terrible at forest photography. Trying to find the composition in this chaos is just very hard for me to do. I think it's hard for most people. So, as I drove up Highway 2, it's been snowing really hard. And I realized I probably can't even get to the trailhead. So I pulled off at the Money Creek Campground Road and just found a little spot, and I just parked, got all my stuff out. So now I'm just wandering, trying to see what I can find in the way of compositions. And you can see with the fresh snowfall on the trees, it makes it look really nice. So I'm trying to find something here. But I just got here. I may be here for a little bit, maybe drive down the road a little farther, and I'll probably turn around and head back to the Lake Serene trailhead at Mount Index. And then it's only like a 1 mile hike, get up to Bridal Veil Falls. I kind of like to shoot that one. I haven't done that yet. Really massive waterfall. Depends on how much spray though. And then apparently up that road farther as well is Sunset Falls, I think. Never seen them, never heard about them until just this year. So I'm gonna go check those out. See what they're about. But I'm just gonna wander around, trying to find something here with all this chaos going on. So I was driving down the road and I came across this cool old cab over camper, little cabin. You can see here, so I'm shooting that right now. So one thing I've learned is, if you look, of course all the red is because what's in focus. If you set your white balance, it's here. So unfortunately with this Sony a7R II, I can actually adjust the color balance, the white balance. You can see, now that it's on the white balance, as I turn this, I don't know if you can see it all that well. It's getting more and more yellow, and once it reaches about 10K, it switches to blue. So I found if I adjust that to match exactly what my eye sees, I get the most amount of data that I can get. So you can see on my histogram here, see how it's not that close to the right side? So if I turn my shutter speed to give me a slower shutter, then it'll see how now it's closer to the right side. So that gives me the most amount of data in my shadows. So that when I go to take the photo and go to adjust it in Lightroom or Photoshop, I have the most amount of data possible. You can see it will take that photo here. And once that red light turns off, there you go. Playback button. You can see how that photo there is really how it looks right there. So that's why I adjust my white balance. So here I'm going to go try and find a different composition of the same thing. I drove farther down the Money Creek Campground Road and I came across this really nice river. You can see what I've got right now. It's got the bend in the river going on. As you can see, here's how it looks. Increase my exposure a little bit. And then you can see, so I've got my polarizer on. So as I spin the polarizer, you can see the river. It's now a lot of glare. I keep spinning it and then it gets rid of all the glare. So just a reminder to, try and use your polarizer as much as you can. I'm sorry about that, because that's not an effect you can do in Photoshop. See if I just got got my lens all, yeah. Got a bunch of water all over my lens now. So I'm kind of striking out here. The trail to Lake Serene and Bridalveil Falls is closed due to logging, so that kind of sucks. But I went down to go to, I think it's Sunset Falls. It's down on the river down there. However, I passed like a crack house shed thing with some camouflage tarping over it and netting, and it was like, ugh. So I decided to get out of there. You never know around this area where the crackheads are or anything. So now I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm kind of stuck. Not many other trails out here on Highway 2 unless I go back the way I came. Out past Guycomish, head out there. But I don't want to go back there since that's just where I came from. Since my plan was to go up to Bridalveil Falls. So I'm just gonna start heading back and hopefully find something else. So the photos didn't quite work out today like I wanted to. I wanted to get some forest photos, but with the snow and everything, just getting to the trailhead I wanted to get to probably wasn't going to happen. So I just did something different today. Went out the Money Creek Road. I got some shots of the river and some other stuff. So here are the photos from today, and go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button, and check out my website, randybottphotography.com. I've got some workshops set up, some private workshops if you're interested in learning how to use your new camera, or I've got the Palouse set up for, I think it's the first 2 weekends in June, something like that. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.